So we all know how adamant Mr. Steven Wilson is when it comes to releasing his work, his music through streaming platforms such as Spotify, iTunes Music, and so forth. We believe he's got strong reasons for doing so, or for not doing so, and we fully respect those reasons. But I think charging a full album price for this work was a bit unfair, given the fact that this is only 6 songs long, 37 minutes of new music. It's actually 27 minutes of new music plus the 10 of the rework of Don't Hate Me from Porcupine Tree. Now, I think this is all to do with the record label and not Steven Wilson himself. But anyway, we're here to talk about music and the music only. This is a collection of outtakes from his previous 2 albums, The Raven That Refused to Sing and Hand Cannot Erase. And these are really good outtakes, really good outtakes. It seems that everything Steven Wilson does or put his name on to is gold. He's one of the most requested musicians of this day and age, and that is for a very good reason. His level of creativity, his level of songwriting proficiency is just beyond imagination. He plays with the best musicians in the world, so you cannot really go wrong with Steven Wilson. Whatever he releases will always have his seal of guarantee on it. Now, having said that, these songs still feel like outtakes. They feel in a way unfinished. You can kind of tell why they didn't make it into their respective albums in the end. They lack this musical climax that we are so accustomed to with Steven Wilson's work. We don't have those journeys through emotion, through pain, sorrow, melancholy, desperation, isolation, happiness. All these feelings that encompass Steven Wilson's work are not so quite present here. Now, I'm not saying that they're not here at all, because they are, but in a minimal scale. This work seems really fulfilling for the average Steven Wilson fan. Anyone who is a hardcore fan of this genius will feel a bit disappointed, I guess. And I think that's why I see some negative reviews about it. I see some negative reviews in regards of this lack of momentum, this lack of cohesion between songs. But you have to understand that this is just this was advertised as a collection of outtakes plus a rework, and this is it, nothing else. So I don't really see why people should complain so much about this work. The way that I see this is just as a bridge between Hand Cannot Erase and the next album. I think this mini album deserves to be listened to. It cannot be taken as serious as his real works, but even the most average Steven Wilson work is ages beyond anything people can do.